Good evening, everyone. This is Kama with the online talk show Pursuing Your Passion, as well as the online radio show, kamaspeaksradio.com. And today I have a special guest who is here for the second time because I want to make sure we hear everything he has to say. Mr. Michael Clay with Michael Clay Products. Is making his own products and educating you about hair. And I want to thank you so much for being back on my show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure being here with you again. I feel like we're in a relationship.
I know, right? That quick. Well,
what times on your show we go together?
I know, right? Right. I was just about less than a week.
Absolutely. Most radio shows are getting around, but us, we're in a relationship.
Right.
Let the rumors begin. We're in a relationship because I'm on twice.
All right, we stuck. Well, I want you to tell my audience again exactly who you are and what you do.
All right, my name is Michael Clay. I'm the developer of Michael Clay Body Products. We have some wonderful products for people who have fine, thinning hair, or people who have healthy hair and they want to take their hair and their body to the next level. We have three major components to the hair growth product, which is called our Vitastrain All Natural Hair Vitamin. We have a scalp stimulant, which actually defibrillates the follicle, look it up, called Growth Therapy Scalp Stimulant, and then we have an awesome moisturizer called the Moisture Healing Balm. Breakthrough product called Mean Time Thin Hair Enhancement System, which within 10 seconds, I said 10 seconds, if you have no edges or thin edges or a bald spot, it fills it in and it looks just like your hair with the microphone Mean Time system. So we're doing big things. I'm just elated to be back here again so you all can hear my words and getting the word out. I'm pursuing my passion.
Yes, sir. That you definitely are, and you're pursuing a lot of people's passions, especially the ones that has no edges, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to figure out how do I get this back growing or get this in, because we're pulling our hair back in ponytails, we're wearing tight braids, and even with the children, their hair, I'm looking these days, the mothers are pulling the hairs back so tight by the time they're 3, 4, 5 years old, they have no edges. And it's scary to me.
Yeah. And I tell moms, hey, if you have a young child and they're wearing braids, you can use our Growth Therapy, the scalp stimulant, intervention. You don't want to wait till you have a problem. You want to make sure that hair follicle grows to its best potential. That way it can't be pulled out. And then they need to use it as well. But it's not just about waiting on a problem. It's about preventing it. So people who have braids with the lock or anything that either gets heavy or gravity pulls back, you want to make sure that you're using something like that. And what it does is it's called the papilla. It's like an anchor, and the more it gets pulled on, it starts to pull out. So we strengthen the papilla and make it wider so it can't pull out like an anchor. So that's the whole thing, and it gives that circulation. So when you have a ponytail in your head, it's like you have a rock in your grass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grass goes all rock, but you move the rock, it's under the soil. So that's what happens here. You have to remember that you're doing something to help increase that circulation. That's so important. And then with the kids, you want to give them a healthy start. Sadly, a lot of times we want our children to look fashion away. But like my girl Blue Ivy, they talk about her hair not being combed. Listen, they're giving her hair the best potential. Her follicles aren't even that strong yet. You should not be pulling her hair back in all these crazy braids, having her have a stylist. Let her hair be her hair, and she will be fine. Trust me, they can afford it. But apparently they go to someone who's telling you, listen, don't do anything pulling. Let her have her best potential, and that's what has to happen.
Yes, definitely, because people are definitely on their head about their child that they birth, and they know what they're doing. And that child will not go without. I'm sure they're taking care of her the best that they can. Now, for someone like me, I'm just getting into weaves. I got my first weave last year when I was 35, and it's new. One of the scariest things that I had was my edges. That was my scariest thing. Now I have to go to my old beautician because my other beautician moved out of state. I'm not happy about that. But anyhow, she kept my hair healthy, kept my hair growing. But I'm afraid of whoever's going to braid my hair because she did it, that they're going to pull it so tight. So you're telling me that this product is something that I probably need to purchase before I get that in, just to have that safety net, because that's my biggest fear, and that's what I've been thinking about for the last couple of days.
You know, you have to understand, stylist, you have to be real with it. So listen, the braids for my sew-in, and your braid competition, they don't have to be neat. They don't have to be in a straight line. They just have to be something that you can sew. That you can sew to, okay?
Right.
And then also pulling your scalp forward when you got the first three braids. You know, when they part those first three twists of braids, that's out. Skin is the snatch back. So that skin is the snatch back, and you feel like you have aged in the sense, braids might be too tight. So you want to just make sure that, you know, little things like that. And talking to them, you know, I used to have braids for years, and I would tell my sons, do not be on the phone, because they get on the phone, and the boyfriend or girlfriend say the wrong thing, and here come my frisbee and all that. You know, so like, hey, slow down.
Right.
Calm down. Take three breaths. You know, take another sip of that champagne, do something. Don't pull my dang old hair out. You know, so like my hair is coming out through my ears, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't get no flow in, but I do know that, you know, I thank God that I have my own product to use. I didn't have to have those problems. But it's not just a male thing or a female thing, it's a human thing. And anytime you have that plumbing, you want to do something in prevention. And I'm glad that I have something to offer to consumers to help them with this problem.
Now, how about hair growth? That's big right now because a lot of people are going natural because they want their hair to grow. What product do you have to help promote, or let's get more in depth about the product you have to help grow healthy hair?
Well, healthy hair comes with healthy diet. So I figured all the way I could feed you about vitamin, and that vitamin that we offer is called Vitamin Spray and All Natural Hair Vitamin. Vitamin Spray was my first product. I developed in 1998, got to the market in 2000. I developed it for another company, not knowing that I was going to Vitamin Spray as my own brand. Brand is 12 vitamins, amino acids, and herbs that are, it's a culmination to help not only your hair healthy, but your body healthy as well. And when you help your hair from the called the endocrine system, and that deals with your hair getting it. So that's why it stands about feet and goes out. So if you put garbage in your body, garbage don't come out.
Right. Now, what is the biotin? Do you have that in your pills? I know that's huge right now. A lot of people are taking biotin.
Yeah, biotin doesn't work by itself. Biotin needs to, you know, just like in your car, a transmission doesn't work by itself. You need something else. But as far as biotin, we have 300 micrograms, which is 100% of your daily value of biotin in it. However, we have B complexes, we have C, we have D, and then ribocytes. As doing this from the top, folic acid, iron from a plant, which is called pure permanate, which is the only iron that a male is healthy to ingest. We have selenium, copper, zinc. So we have a panotic acid. So we have a combination of everything that's going to help you. And you can actually Google VitaStrand ingredients online. You see the ingredients. We have it broken down for hair benefits and body benefits.
See, that's where we mess up. We want the long hair, we want the pretty hair, we want the healthy hair, but we don't want to take care of our bodies. And most people, a lot of people right now, they're on a kick of exercising. That I noticed my circle anyway. It seems like everybody's trying to lose weight, but it's more than just losing weight, getting nice hair, but it's a lifestyle. You can't just start today and say when I finish my pills, then that's it, right? It's definitely a lifestyle. Why don't you explain again to the audience about how you even got started to develop, just begin to even think about developing a product for even just your first product. Where did that stem from?
Well, I used to do product development for other companies. I went to school up in Kicker by trade, and worked with a company called FM Labs. And I did not know that the chemists didn't know hair. They just did a PhD. But in 1997, a guy named Lil Willie to win hair shows in Detroit. And the quick weave was just a wonderful thing. You can just throw it together, you can glue it on, you can paint it blue, orange, Kool-Aid, red, whatever you want to do for the show. For the show. But people took the quick weave to the next level. I said for the hair show. Not to work at McDonald's, the hair show. But anyway, people decided to just take it home with them. And the quick weave was easy. It was quick and easy. And for that day, you could take it out after the show. But people started wearing the quick weave and sleeping with the quick weaves and doing all this stuff quick and wanted hair quick and made their hair thick, and, in seconds. And I knew their hair was going to come out because you remember your mom, you 35, your mama told you don't chew gum and go to sleep. Now you put glue in your hair on purpose.
Right.
I just seriously? So anyway, I knew that humans wanted to grow their hair, so I knew that you can't grow hair with a shampoo. You can't grow hair with this super argan oil butter that you got from Egypt. Unless you're going to drink it. It has to go. You can't make this super salad with a vinaigrette, champagne, slit malt, and a pepper. That don't work either. You need to go on the side of your body. That's where it grows. It's just like if you tell me you could put something on a plant, on its leaves, and it grows the leaves, you're going to look stupid. So you really can't put it on your hair to grow it. You put things on there that help create a healthy environment to prevent leakage. That's hair. Well, as far as growth in your body, you need circulation and you need healthy blood. When you have a bad diet, you have high blood pressure. If you're on blood pressure medication, you take a blood thinner. Thin blood makes thin hair. Voila, it ain't bad. Right. So that's why our vitamins help reformulate those red blood cells and give you the healthy start and healthy chance to birth healthier hair.
The education, I love it. So you are going around educating others about hair. Now, are you traveling across the country, or are you just in your area or your surrounding cities?
No, I'm across the country. Wherever they send me. I was supposed to do something for the BET Awards, but it was the last minute, and we couldn't get the flight out. So we're doing big things. I have the best publicist in the world, Tara. She has me busy, but it's about my product. It's about giving you a healthy start and to allow you the benefit of education. With lack of knowledge, we perish.
Yes.
So you'll have grandmama, she lose her hair, mama lose her hair. You next, if you're doing the same thing they doing.
Right.
Grandmama put perm around her edges first. Mama put perm around her edges first. You do it. Grandmama lost her hair first. Mama lost hers.
Right. And you next.
Mama, if you don't say.
Yeah, I'm so happy that my daughter is decided to go natural. And she's always had thick hair, very, very thick hair. I made the mistake of putting a perm in her hair. I didn't put the ponytails with the rubber bands. I just braided her hair, her own hair, and it just grew. I'm sorry?
Yeah, our hair is made to grow. And can I talk to the black people for a second? I do realize that we have
Go ahead.
On the show.
Go ahead.
But black people, real quick, listen up. Natural hair isn't new.
Right.
We're actually born with it. One more time. Natural hair isn't people, it's all about branding and economics. You make new things and you say, hey, it's for natural hair. Why in the heck would a company dare to make a product that did not work with the hair that you were born with? Are you kidding me?
Very
people
true.
say, well, does it work on natural hair? You was born with it, right?
Right.
You may style it a different way, but you were not born with Bantu relaxer in your hair.
Right. That's very true.
You were born with your hair.
That's very true.
But it's so amazing with marketing and branding and how people could hypnotize black women at 40 years old and they believe all of a sudden their hair is natural instant. Oh, just in my education, I just have to tell people, time grows your hair, your armpits are gonna grow, your legs are gonna grow, your hair's gonna grow, but there's things you do to slow it down.
Uh-huh.
And that's where people go wrong. They do so many things that actually slow their hair down. They do, and their hair doesn't get a full chance to grow healthy.
Yes, and that's where I made my mistake with that perm with my daughter, and I didn't take care of it. So that definitely did her no good. And I mentioned yesterday I did a show with the lady that talks about natural hair, and that's what we were talking about. How, I mean, this is what we were born with. This just didn't happen all of a sudden. Like, we're going natural. Like, we were born with this because she really gets deep into the roots of us.
It's not even your hair. Like, your hair has been your hair.
Right.
And how old is your daughter?
She's 13. She's 13.
Okay, well, we can our hands and pray that she don't put you in a home when you get older because, 13-year-old,
Wait,
you get nursing home when you get older, so you need to go ahead and come on and do
what I'm doing with her right now is we're doing videos. We're trying to encourage her to, I'm encouraging her to encourage other people to accept who they are, accept what they have, because she gets ridiculed. Well, she was getting ridiculed when she cut her hair off, and people were saying, "Oh, you're a chicken head, and why would you cut your hair so short, and this and that." And now they're like, "Oh my gosh, look at your growth. Look at this was just in February, and her hair's grown like crazy." And she embraced it. So I told her, I said, "Well, we're gonna get out there, and people are gonna see what you do, and you be a face for that. And if people want you to try their product, you can try it, because I'm not going to let you get sucked into all this other stuff, because we're not going to just fall for the okie doke, but we're going to learn and understand." So she's been studying and understanding, and she's like, "Okay, Mom, we have to get this, we have to get that." So she's telling me, "Let's get the different things." So she's doing pretty good, I will say. She's doing well. I'm proud of her.
And it's so good that you're empowering her. It's so good that you empower her with it. That's what it's about. Society makes young girls, especially when they reach the age of puberty, they feel inadequate, and they learn not like themselves, and that's why they put all this commercial hair in their head.
Yes.
And that's not it. Love you. You
Yes.
don't need somebody else's hair to make you look better. Your hair looks fine.
Yes.
And I hear teenage girls saying, you say you don't like you.
Right.
So it's like, I have to tell them, who lied to you and told you that makes you better? No, you make you, not the hair.
Right. I personally had to deal with that. That's why it took me so long to get a weave, because I said I didn't want the hair to define me. And until I was comfortable with who I was, because I have just a history of some things I've went through. I just didn't love me. And I said, I'm not going to get the hair to define me, because then that means I'm going to be stuck to it. Like, now the weave is out, I'm fine.
Right.
But I told my daughter, because she asked for a weave in 8th grade, and I said, "You are not getting a weave." I said, "That is not going to validate who you are. You love you and enjoy you, and when you get older and you decide that's what you want, then we can go that route. But right now, I don't see it. So we'll talk when you get out of high school." So now that she's going this route of... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, now that she's going... Go ahead.
I was going to say, and there's nothing wrong with putting your hair away. There's nothing wrong with doing the sewing sometimes, because, you women, you may be taking these different classes, you may be doing different workout regimens. It's totally okay. But, I tell people, don't be married to the weave, just hit it.
Right.
Hit it every now and then.
Right.
Don't get so married to it. But there's nothing wrong. You're taking 6-week classes that's just a workout. You're running a marathon. Heck yeah, go for it. Put your hair away. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. There's nothing wrong with it. I want to make sure that I'm clear with listeners that there's nothing wrong with getting air conditioners, but it's just something that's all you have, and that's what you depend on. And now, what you love so much is costing house discount.
Yeah, and you were clear. You were very clear. Well, at least to me, because you made something very clear of just that's just something added. You love you. You understand you. You embrace you, but don't let that define you. And that's why I told her to
Yeah.
till she's clear with that, then we can move forward. But right now, you're not ready for that, and that's why I waited as long as I did. Well, we're going to be wrapping this interview up, and we got you nice and clear, so I'm really excited, and I'm so happy with what you're doing, and I love what I do because I get to meet people from different arenas, and I definitely haven't met anyone that's doing what you're doing, and if I do, I'll be very surprised, to be honest with you, because you're understanding. You're a chemist. You are really doing something different. Everybody's following everybody else's trend and grabbing their different products, which is fine. I'm not saying that people shouldn't, but when you step out and do something different, that's what makes you even greater. So I just my hats off to you.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So just let the audience know again, how can we get in contact with you and how can we go and purchase your products?
Hey, you can purchase my products from my website at mikalclay.com, at mikalclay.com, or you can make it easy. Just text the word hair to 31996. Text the word hair to 31996, and all my information will pop up. Also, I want you to follow me on Instagram. Everything, Instagram and Twitter, is at Mikal Clay. Again, Mikal Clay is spelled MIKALCLAY. The Instagram and Twitter, that is me. If you have any questions, you can contact me there. Contact me on the contact us form on my website, or just stay with me. Just let me know that you heard me, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free. I'm very, very open and transparent to tell you the truth about what to do for you and your hair.
All right, perfect. And I see one of the listeners on the Hangout that is watching said, very good. Thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate it. And for those that are watching, this is Kama with kamaspeaks.com. You can always visit my website. You can also listen to kamaspeaksradio.com 24/7. I have a lot of great interviews that I've done over the last year, and I'm just excited to the higher heights that I'm going. But you can follow me there. You can subscribe to my YouTube page and follow me on all of social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, under Kama Speaks. Thank you again for watching, and remember, no matter what you do in life, always pursue your passion.